Hey, what's up you guys? It's your girl Apolonia. In today's video, I wanted to show you guys some planners for your self-care that I found on Amazon that I thought would be really good, especially if you are a minimalist, more like simplistic type of a planner person, or if you're somebody who's wanting to start getting into using planners for your daily self-care or your mental health management. I thought these ones would be really good since they are very simplistic. So I'm going to go ahead and go through each one of these and kind of talk you through them, similar to how I did my previous video, which was all about the different happy planner self-care planners that they had. But this one, these are all different planners that I found on Amazon that I thought would be really good. So if that's something that you are interested in, then stay tuned. Alright you guys, so I have a total of 5 planners, but the first one we're going to go ahead and flip through and open is this Growth and Gratitude Undated Daily Planner. And I normally love a disc-bound planner, but for the simplistic piece of this, I actually really liked that this was a book bound, especially if you wanting not to get overwhelmed with what color discs and stickers and all of those things. You could definitely use stickers in here, that's your choice, but you don't have to stress so much about how you actually want to set everything up and all of that. And especially if you're trying to focus on minimalism, simplistic, and just really focus on being more intentional and action oriented with your self-care goals, then I definitely really like this one. So in this one, it says it has different sections. So helping you clarify your values, focus, mindfulness, practicing gratitude, uncover your inner courage, and elevate your love of life. So I thought that was really good. And there were a couple different colors, but I really actually liked this one because it's like a burgundy. And then the fact that it says Growth and Gratitude, I really like that. And this one, I'm not too familiar with the brand, but like I said, this is a planner that you can find on Amazon, and it says on here, Fave Life. So let's go ahead and flip through, check it out. But the one thing that I did love when I was looking at the pictures and kind of reading on everything is I love the neutral vibes, because obviously, again, it gives you that minimalistic soft girl feel. And it has like welcome here. I love that it has like a table of contents, and so this is like a great way to do like your life book in a sense. So I really like that. So the first section, there's mindfulness, gratitude, and the 10 life values. Ooh, that sounds interesting. Intention and goal setting exercise, and then monthly reflection, daily practice page, and weekly reflections page, and then there's some note pages on the back. So let's go ahead and just dive in. So here, I love this. I absolutely love this. So this is like a yearly intentions phase, to where you can really just look at the 10 different values of your life, because most people, when they focus on self-care, they're only thinking about like spa days, relaxing, exercise, eating right, but there's so much more that's involved. And then here you have the 10 to where they break it down. So spiritual, health, family, appearance, dwelling, which I would call, and I always refer to as environmental health, mobility, obviously mobility, how you move in, education, your profession, leisure, wealth. So I love this gives you an idea to really pause and think about all the different aspects, so you can really look at your life in a whole. So really love that in here. And then here it has a section for what am I grateful for. There's past things, present things, and future, and it gives you a box for each of these. So this is really cute. I like this. It's really simple. And so my level 10 life. So here's take some time to consider the categories below for each one. Imagine what your life would look like if you had reached level 10 in that area. Write a couple of sentences for each as if you were already at level 10. So this is great if you wanted to do like an affirmation for each of these categories. And you can just practice reading those out daily for every section, which is, I like, that's really cool. So let's go in, and now here you can establish what you want your goals to be for the year, and you get a space for your overall main goal, the 5 action steps that you want to take to achieve that, identifying exactly what motivates you, and identify also your reward for once you achieve that goal. So you get two of those pages. Nice. And then you have a monthly reflections. Take a moment to quiet in your mind. Okay, they didn't even know that was a word. And consider the following 3 questions. So this is great monthly reflection. You have a wheel of life here, so you can kind of color these in. Now, I don't normally use a wheel of life in this sense to color in, but I have used it before, and it's a great visual way to kind of establish and give yourself like score, to see how you feel you're doing in all the different areas of life. And so this one has a little bit more in the wheel of life in comparison to what we originally seen for, whoops, where's that page at? In comparison to what we had originally seen. Where is that page? Really? I can't find that page. Where's that page go? Wow, I really can't find that page. That sucks. Could have sworn I seen it. Oh, y'all forgive me. Okay, anyways. But yeah, so it has here, but this one has a little bit different. So it says self-development, career, business, relationships, family, home organization, recreation, fun, travel, work, organization, spirituality, fitness, finances, health and fitness, lifestyle. So this kind of goes a little bit more specific into detail, but it's cool. And then it allows you to kind of score yourself and then decide the color code is. So this is something really cool if you're interested in that. And then I love this to start you off. I am worthy of beautiful endings and exciting beginnings. I love this. And then now let's get down into the nitty gritty of what the daily self-care planner would look like. So you have writing down 3 things that you're grateful for, how I will get into flow today. You can pick, that gives you 4 different ideas, and then you can kind of write in anything else. Write down your positive affirmation for the day, 3 things you're excited about. I would know that today was great if, you can write that down. And so this is great for a morning check-in. Write down the date, and then how did I show courage today, something that brought me joy today, and what will I do better today, and how will I wind down today. So like I said, I really love this, especially if you're looking for something just to really morning check-in and an evening check-in at the beginning and the start of your day, just to check in yourself, set your intentions, and then close it up, go about your day. And then when you get back home after you've had your busy day and kids and all the things, you can come back and kind of just review your day. And so this is more of like a structured type of a journal. And for somebody who is beginning with journaling and reflecting, you really don't know what to write about, this is really, really great because there's a lot of prompts in here to get you to think. And so I really did love that about this. And again, I love the neutral. And so let me see if I can find any different variances, because there are, let's see. Yeah, so it looks like you go through a week's worth, right? And then you have your weekly reflection here once you do the daily, and then you just reevaluate how your week went, what went really well this week, a moment I really appreciated was, something I realized or learned was, intention, value. And so you can rank yourself on this, and what advice would your future self give you right now. There we go. And that's 1 week. Now we go into the next week. I love this. This is super cute. And again, it's simple. This is also something, if you were going to therapy, this is a great simplistic way to kind of just keep yourself on point with being intentional and making sure you're doing your self-care. And let me see. Well, I would use this with my one-on-one coaching clients. I wouldn't necessarily use this for therapy. You could, you totally could, but I feel like for therapy, I'd want a lot more space. This is definitely pretty structured, which is great, but you want to be able to have the full free space when it comes to therapy. And having an actual therapy journal, so you're going to need a lot more. But like I said, if you're someone who is just wanting to be more intentional with morning and evening check-ins and have that whole minimalistic and simplistic self-care routine for yourself, this is really great. And it's like a book of your life. Like, this is great. And it has, I want to say, I don't remember how many months this is. Let me see if it tells me on the card. Clarifies. Yeah, it doesn't tell me for how long. At least I don't see it anyways. Yeah, it doesn't tell me how many days there are. But let's see if we can count it, because I'm sure you guys are probably gonna ask me. So it's 1 week. 2 weeks, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let me see. 7. Just past 1. I'd say this is probably, honestly, like now kind of counting and then realizing the thickness, this is probably good for about 6 months. So this again, that's, and 6 months is a pretty decent time. You want to make sure, like, whatever your self-care focus or your wellness focus is, you want to make sure that you are doing a minimum of 90 days of intentional action. And so that way you can actually really see some sustainable results. So using a 60-day daily journal like this would be great for that. Okay, so that is the first one, this growth and gratitude journal, and I'll make sure that I'm posting the links to all of these in the comments below. And now this one is the Oprah's The Life You Want planner. I was really interested in this because I'd seen her talk about it. I know she launched it out, and so I was like, let's go ahead and check her out. Let's see what Oprah got. Let's see. Always loving the nude vibe. Always. And so this is a daily. Ooh, come on, plastic. Like, I love sometimes all this saran on here for security purposes, but sometimes, y'all, it's like, this is doing too much. Ugh, there we go. All right. I'm be able to look at it first to make sure I actually like it. So, all right, let's go ahead and flip in. Loving these earth tones. Oh, yes. Loving the earth tones. Ooh, look at that. Oh, this hold on. Let's look at this, because packaging and representation is everything. So, this is nice. You have a nice little note from Oprah about intentions. And this I love. You can just open this up. You can open this up and just like pin this somewhere. And the number one principle that rules my life is intention. Thought by thought, choice by choice. We are co-creating our lives based on the energy of our intention. I love that. And that's something that you can kind of just, if you wanted to, post up on your wall to remind yourself, which we all need that reminder. So thank you, Oprah, for that one. That's great. Now let's go ahead and dive on into this planner, okay? So this one is also that neutral feel, minimalistic style. I love it. I love it. Oprah is my spirit animal. She's on my vision board to meet and talk with her. She's actually the only like celebrity in a sense that I would like really want to talk to. But anyways, all right, let's go in here. So loving, again, here we see this wheel of life, which is great, but we have some differences. So integrity, vulnerability, connection, being fully present, resilience, compassion and empathy, forgiveness, renewal, service, gratitude, joy, and reflection. I am here for it. The difference between this wheel of life in comparison to the other ones, right? These are all internal things, right? And I love that, because when self-care is called self-care for a reason. You are taking, like, you're learning how to take care of yourself. We're the only ones, and the only thing that we have control of is ourselves. So, and that's biblical as well. And so the fact that she has these different categories for your wheel of life helps you really hone in on the things that you can control, instead of trying to constantly control the outside forces and our experiences with those, because that's kind of a habit that us humans like to do, right? So loving this, and then she even gives you a breakdown and like what each of these power words means. And power words are something that I use whenever in my devotionals. If you guys have gotten my 7-day devotional, I'll make sure to post that in the link too, if that's something you're interested in. But I always talk about power words, like certain action words or tangible words that we can really use and take with us throughout the day and live with intention on. And so these are definitely some major power words: renewal, service, gratitude, joy, reflection. Yes, absolutely, all of it. All right, so setting your intention, we have another letter from Oprah. Creating your vision statement. So this is where you have your vision statement, and you can write out your vision statement and just kind of reflect, what would my ideal life look like? What kind of person do I want to be? And so great journaling prompts here in the beginning. And then you could just make your vision board, which I love. Just some grid paper. Nice. All right. Nice little earthy picture. And thank you so much, Oprah, for putting in that monthly layout. I love it, because yes, monthly layouts are great when it comes to your self-care, for the fact that we need to see and set some tangible goals. And so setting the specific dates and the actual deadlines, that's going to hold us more accountable too. And so loving this, and it just helps you also see like a timeline. If this is your goal, you know you got exactly 1, 2, 3, 4 weeks to achieve it. So great for the monthly timeline. And even if you weren't working on a fitness goal or anything like that, you can still definitely use this as a daily gratitude or something. So great. All right, so let's go into the next one. So, so it looks like there's 1 month, 2 month, 3 month, 4 month, 5 month, 6 month. Oh, snap. She got all 12 months in here. Okay, Oprah, let's figure that out. So I'm not sure how. That's okay. I mean, that's great, because you can kind of monthly map out your year, which is great. And now let's get into the focus area. So she has a focus area, and then she talks about the power word of integrity and gives you different journaling prompts and reflections to think on for that one. And then this is your first week. So it looks like she takes you through this. So living in alignment with true means. All right, guys. So she does have here your power word, like I talked about. Your power word for the week would be intention. And then you can plan out whatever you got going on here. She has a journaling prompt here and gives you different quotes, and then has a small list here for things for you to write. It says my done list. So I like that idea, especially if you are an overachiever. We tend to put too much on our list that we know we're never going to be able to get done. So for this, she has you, instead of writing the to-dos, writing the things that you've done. And that's something that I do myself personally to help me reaffirm that I have accomplished something, even though it may not have been exactly what I wanted. But instead of just beat myself up for all that I haven't done, let's focus on all of the things that maybe I didn't necessarily want to get done, but they needed to get done and got done. So Love that idea. There's that. And then we have weekly reflection after the week at a glance. And then just some journaling prompts here. What do I want to improve? When was I true to myself? When was I at my best this week? What was the most important thing I learned this week? And you got some sections for notes. And so that's great. And it looks like, again, my intention. So I believe my guess, because there are 12, week 6. So it looks like it continues to go on. Oh, you're setting your intention. I don't know why I thought that was power word. Anyway, so you're setting your intention, and then you go on to your next focus of vulnerability. And then you have the 4 boxes with journaling prompts. What have I been too scared to be myself? Or when have I been too scared to be myself? When I have gotten hurt for expressing my true feelings? What is a personal weakness I've never told anybody about? Who do I admire for being honest about their faults? And then there we go. And it looks like it continues on. And this is a planner for the entire year. Yes, for the entire year. And so this is something really great to use. Just very simplistic again. And this, I would say this is definitely a great self-care planner, because you don't need to go through all the details, but again, to remind yourself to give grace, as well as checking in with yourself, focusing on what you have completed, so you are speaking life into yourself and celebrating yourself. And so this is a great planner for the year. And again, it's a journal style book bound, which is not necessarily my preference, but I actually really do love how simple this is. And this literally could just be your planner. I would definitely still, just because I've got a lot going on, this would not be my catch-all planner. Not whatsoever. Just because it doesn't hold a lot. But this is definitely great for a self-care and wellness focus. So that is Miss Oprah's planner. Love it. Love it. All right. Now let's get into this Simple Life self-care planner. And I've actually been looking at this planner for a while now. And so I finally decided to go ahead and just get it. And just to see what this planner is. Because it is very, very simplistic. Like, it's very simplistic. And normally these very plain planners like annoy me. But this one I was really interested in. This is a 6-step self-care planner, health and wellness tracking. There's 4-page weekly spread. You have monthly intentions and reflections, monthly overview and goals, start and end self-assessments, quotes by inspiring women, self-care challenges and ideas, space for notes every week. And this is on 70-pound premium paper, so pretty thick paper. And this, it came in a few other colors, but I really like this soft pink color. Again, whole soft girl theme, right? And this is a coil bound, not coil, wire O bound planner. Now, if you haven't already seen my other planner video about wire O's, I really do not like wire O's, but for you guys, I really wanted to look into this planner and see. And if you're like me and you don't like the wire O planners and this is gonna irk you, I have another video to show you how to change from a wire O planner to a disc bound planner, because these things don't last all that long, especially if you use your planner and pull it out and use it frequently. It's just what it is, and that's okay. Nothing bad. I'm just saying it's my whole pet peeve about these things, but there's a way around that, and I have a video to show you how to transition. So anyways, let's get into this. This is a 52-week undated self-care planner. So let's go and flip through. So I love that it's just the simplest. Just open it and it lays straight flat. The other ones were book bound, so I'm having to kind of press them and all that. So that is the plus with a wire O planner. Just, you know, simply lays flat, which is great. So we have here There we go. A note from the creator. She gives you a nice little instructions on how to use the planner, which is cool. Start here every month, monthly spread, monthly reflection. So that's nice. All right. Self-care plan includes all the things. So we're going to go dive into this more in detail. So this is the self-care assessment that she has included in here. And so you score yourself between 1 to 4. There's some journaling prompts in regards to your physical health, your social, emotional, and spiritual health here. And you can score yourself 1 to 4, which is really, you know, simple, to the point. And then we break that down over here where you would list out any self-care acts you currently do at least once a month and what prevents me from doing more self-care. So you can kind of just like brain dump this out here, which is nice, raises awareness. Now this is a build a self-care map. And so here it gives you the option to focus on acknowledging some of the things that we need, because especially for us moms, the first thing we do is completely disregard ourselves. And then when somebody say, well, what do you want? We really don't know, because we haven't thought about exactly what we wanted for like ever, and or even acknowledge what we actually truly need for ourselves to feel fulfilled and energized. And so this, I really enjoy this idea. And what do you need for relaxation? What do you need for your health? For connections, rejuvenation, comfort, expression. And that's actually really good to really think about it in that sense too, because we also struggle with speaking up for ourselves sometimes. Let's see. All right, so you have a self-care cheat sheet here that she's graciously provided, which is cute. A list for relaxation, for expression, connection, health, rejuvenation, and comfort. And set recurring self-care acts. So once a year I will, and you can go ahead and state that. Every month I will, every week I will, every day I will. So these are your personal commitments to yourself. And then she has a vision. Create your vision of balance. And so she has different bubbles to where you can fill in, write in different ideas in regards to which area of wellness you're focusing on. So work and school, spirituality and growth, mental health, fun, recreation. So very similar to the Wheel of Life, except she gives you individual bubbles to go a little bit more into detail about that. And which is nice because you can get a lot more specific. So that is good. Now, setting goals. This one, she says, write down the top goals that you hope to achieve within the next year. Make sure that you are keeping your vision of balance in mind. The same categories below are reflect on the monthly intentions. Pay so that you can break down these large goals into smaller goals before each month. And so she has it where, I don't know if you can tell, you can kind of see it that it's like white and gray scale. So you can basically create like a goals list, or if you have your stickers or highlighter, you can create like specifically write down sentences and write however many goals you want in each of these. But she does kind of have it to where the white and gold give you like a list format option. So, all right. So design your ideal routine, which is very important. Establishing a morning routine, throughout the day routine, and an evening routine. Okay, she gives you a couple pages for that. And this is a year at a glance. You can write down like your 5 top things that you want to make sure you achieve, or 5 quick important dates, goals, what have you, at the beginning of the year. And then your monthly intentions for the different areas of your self-care here. For the monthly intentions, there's only 6 categories. So your spirituality, finances, recreation, relationships, well-being, and work. So there's that. And then you have your month in a glance. So this kind of gives me the same type of a vibe as the Passion Planner, if you guys are familiar with that one. But you have the monthly layout. You have a couple boxes here to put in positive self-talk, treat yourself, act of kindness, and don't forget. The boxes, in my opinion, are pretty kind of small because this is a half letter size. I think this actually might be this is a little bigger than a half letter, I believe. I'll have to look at the measurements exactly. Let me pull out my ruler, just why not, right? So this, okay, yeah. So this is a 9x7, guys. Yeah, 9x7 planner. So it's a little bit bigger than a half letter, but smaller than the classic Happy Planner. So you got some decent space, but it's not like really, really big boxes, but you still have some room for simple writing and some stickers unless you write really small. You have a list for personal goals and work goals, and I love that they have it separate. So this way you can kind of stay very focused with that. And so with this one, you have all the monthlies, just like with the Oprah planner. All of these, all the months are together. And so you get the monthly section, and then you have the monthly review on the back of the monthly. So it looks like my top personal accomplishment, my top work accomplishment, my days were most productive when, my days were least productive when, my mood was at the best when, and so on and so forth. And then you have journaling prompt here, and you also have a, let's see, it looks like a mood tracker, but it's well, there's a mood tracker right here. It says mood specifically. But so you can score yourself between 1 to 10 on how well you did for each of these categories. So life balance, productivity, stress, fitness, diet, mood, and self-care, which is all great. The basics all out. And then it goes back again to the monthly intentions, the month at a glance, and the monthly review. So you get 12, the 12 months are all together. So let's skip on, see if I could get forward. Yeah. So this is all the 12 months together. And then it gives you like a grid paper. And now it gets into your weekly. Okay. So the weekly layout is you have just things that need to be done for your personal to-do list, your work to-do list, your hours of sleep, your overall mood, and the habits with the tracker, and then you can list out, write down your reward here. And then here, diet and fitness, you write out your meal plan. It only gives you 3 boxes. I have a little bit of an issue with that because you want to be eating at least 5 to 6 small meals. So this would be something if you want to just fill in specifically breakfast, lunch, and dinner, but you want to be tracking your snacks and stuff too, because when we're not tracking things properly, this is what will deter us from actually reaching our desired goal, is a little bit of snacks in between. So that is my only pet peeve with this, but it's for the most part, again, if you're looking for stability and just like maintenance, this is a great simple starter self-care planner. There's kind of a lot going on, but I like it for the most part. And especially with the sleep tracker, I really like that it starts you off with 5 hours and then goes up to 9 hours of sleep. And then it has you track Monday through Sunday. So the 5 to 9 hours, 5, you know, that is kind of low on the sleep. But I know I'm personally like, when I feel the best, I'm normally like in between like 6 hours of sleep is like my minimum. And then if I'm over like 7, I end up still needing to take a nap. I just don't feel as energized. I don't know why that is. Anybody else? Let me know. Anyways, let's get back to this. Now, we also have, this is still a part of the week 1, week at a glance. We have Monday, Monday gratitude list, your top 5 goals that you want to achieve. Tuesday, Wednesday, so it looks like that it's all throughout the week. So this is just your overall general list, and then the meal plan, so your self-care at a glance, as well as your action, your goals. And then you have your gratitude list for each day, and key 5 goals, and then it just continues on for the next 52 weeks. So let's get in. Now that we're at 52 weeks, let's look at what the rest says. Okay. All right, and so now here at the end of this planner, it has an end of year assessment. And then it also has some journaling prompts. And this end of year assessment is very similar to how it was at the very beginning. This one's obviously just more looking at the end of the year. So you have journaling prompts too to help you with more reflection. What self-care habits or routines did you create and stick to? There we go. That. And then here there's a track your health page. Let me see. You're on your own. Oh, this is so if you have any medicine or anything, or you're experiencing any symptoms, this is actually really helpful, because especially if you have a really, really rough week, like you're sick or something, so you decide to not exercise or what have you, you're missing work or anything, you can actually write down the date and track the system, not the system, but your symptoms, and write down exactly what it was, because that's definitely helpful. So there's that. And that is all, guys. So again, this planner, this was a planner that was, yeah, this is what irks me too with these wire O planners. But anyways, this was a planner that I had seen, and it was also rated on Forbes too as like the #1 self-care planner, which is probably why it's called the self-care planner. But again, this is very, very simple, minimalistic focused, and very intentional. So nice. This would be definitely great for your daily. So there's that one. Especially if you're looking for an all-in-one simple planner. Now let's get into this one. This is another planner. This one is called Daily Bliss Co., but this one was also on Amazon. So let me see. And this one comes in a box. Let's see. Loving the box. Oh, the effect. Like it's Christmas. All right. But I really love this one because, again, I'm loving all of the neutral vibes. And so it says, all we want to say is thank you. Little card there. Put that there. I'm just going to take this out. Nice little journal. All right, there we go. So let's go ahead and take a look at this one. This is like a nude, kind of a, yeah, kind of like a nude blush, I would say, or champagne, but there we go. So there's that one. Again, we got a book bound here. Very simple looking in all neutral tones. So this is a holistic wellness planner, and it gives you 7 different steps on how to use it. And this is a 6-month planner. So you would definitely, if this is something you're wanting to use, after you like this one, you're definitely going to want to make sure that you get yourself, set a reminder to order yourself another one around June. So this, it has a section for brain dumps right here. And then this is create your vision board. So you get like some hexagon shapes here, which is cute and different. But it gives you the typical categories: mindset and growth, spirituality, health and wellness, love life, career and learning, finance, family and friends, fun and recreation, community and giving back, setting your intentions, some lines here. And what steps do I need to take to make it happen, which are definitely important. So there's that page. And now you have a section for year at a glance, which is not, this is a very simple, not really detailed planner. So if this is great for the nitty gritty, for tracking and just managing yourself. But like, I would still be using, I'd use any of these planners with a like catch-all planner or a Google Calendar or something, because they're to manage like life, but this is great for self-care. So, all right, week overview. You write out your weekly goals and the different steps that you want to achieve. And this is just like one box. So I'm assuming you would put any appointments or anything that you might have here, and then any action steps that needed to get done. And so you get daily pages here. Now let's dive into this one a little bit slower. So for the daily view, you track how many hours of sleep you got, and you set your intention for the day, write something you're grateful for, prime your mind, body, and soul, and it gives you three mental practices to do. Water and food intake, and this one does have a breakfast, lunch. It says snack, so you can like dash that for morning snack and afternoon snack. But anyways, so breakfast, lunch, snacks, dinner, and then 3 affirmations to say to yourself for the day. And it has a mini schedule here, right below where it gives you space for mingle, and the schedule from 6 a.m. to 8 p.m. your self-care for the day, and how am I feeling today. So very simple. This planner is a half letter size. I would not recommend this to you if you tend to write big, because there's not a lot of space here. But if you're somebody who is very simple, just quick checklist, maybe like a line this is enough space for time blocking, and maybe writing a word like work and a line, but there's not a lot of space for writing in here whatsoever. It's like get in, be done, like get in, get it done, and be done. But if that's you, this is definitely something great for you to be very intentional and focused when it comes to just like simply tracking your habits, right? And so let's go ahead and see what else it has. So it gives you the week at a glance, right? And then it gives you the 7 days, and then you have an end of the week weekly reflection.
Here is your sleep music routine.
My Alexa is trying to, Alexa, turn off. She's trying to join in on the video and the conversation, but all right. So you have a weekly reflection section here, and you flip, and then again, now go back to the weekly goals. And so this, honestly, I was like, well, this is such a small space. I was trying to figure out what it would be. But literally, this would be, I would only put a workout here. What day I'm working out, what day I'm not, is rest day, leg day, upper body, or something like that. That'd be fine. Or even if it was like therapy, yoga, dinner with friend, or something. Like, if you wanted to put on a specific what you were going to do or your goal for every self-care activity for the day, that would be fine. Or a workout program, or a challenge, or even maybe daily scripture reading. You could put in each of these boxes, but again, it's not a whole lot of space whatsoever to write. And you would still need like a whole nother planner, unless, yeah, like it's great for the simplistic focus, and that's totally okay. So we've seen already the daily, weekly. Let's see if there's anything else that I can go through and kind of cover with you guys. Let's see. So this is, yeah, so that is kind of basically it for that one, the weekly reflection. And then at the end of the 26 weeks, this has another 26-week reflection, journaling prompts. Again, not a whole lot of space, like very quick and to the point. But again, if you're somebody who is new to self-care planning or wellness planning, or even just wanting to start, you need it to be as simple and kind of structured for yourself as possible, because you're trying to just be in, be done, and keep it simple. So you do have a little bit of pages here if you want to do like a vision board or do a little bit more reflection, but there's not a whole lot of space. It is very pretty. I will give it that. Like, it's pretty and very simple. But again, this, I would not, if you wanted to go in detail with a lot of stuff and you need to do a lot of journaling and therapy and things like that, I would not recommend this type of a planner. If you just wanted it to keep in your purse for quick, simple stuff, that, I mean, it would do the job for sure. But as you can tell, this one was not necessarily my favorite, but it was, like I said, it would do the job, and it would work out really good. So those are all the planners. So we had the Daily Bliss Holistic Wellness Planner, and then we did the Simple Self-Care Planner, and then we had Oprah's planner, And then we also had the growth and gratitude planner. Now, all 4 of these you can find on Amazon. I'll make sure to post the links down below for you guys if you guys are interested in wanting to get one of these. But let me just recap on how these ones are so you guys know. This one is I'm trying to remember if this was I think this was a 6-month planner. This one was an annual planner for Oprah. This was a 52-week undated planner. And then this one was the Daily Bliss was a 26-week planner. But if I was going to choose any of these for my self-care planner, I think I would probably pick out of these 2. If I was using one of these, I think it would either be the Oprah. Yeah, either the Oprah or, but I think I was really feeling this one. Yeah, I think I was really feeling this one. But either way, whichever one you found the most interesting and feel like would be the most helpful for you for your self-care journey, I hope this video and me doing this flip through was helpful for you. And if you're interested in grabbing one, make sure you go down below to the link. And if you're still wanting to get more intentional focus with helping you learn how to manage your emotional health and your physical health, and learning how to plan and manage your self-care as well as all the things with your family, you can definitely reach out to me and set up a wellness consultation to see about booking a one-on-one coaching session with me, or subscribe to my newsletter to find out when my group coaching program will be dropping too. So either way, you guys, I hope you enjoyed this video and found it very helpful. If you're interested in any of these, all the links will be down below. But until next time, guys, talk to you later. Bye. Hey guys, so I ended up finding a whole nother planner that I completely forgot to include in the lineup. So instead of there being 4 planners, there's a total of 5 minimalistic, simplistic self-care planners that I found on Amazon. So let's go ahead and dive into this one. It says Becoming That Girl. Obviously that title just kind of grabbed me, so I was like, yeah, let me try and see what this one's looking like. So this is a daily journal by Health Lifestyle Shots. And so it's really, honestly, it's just really simple, half letter bound. But let's go ahead and dive into the inside. She has a letter. My dear queen, you deserve everything. The healthy, fit body, the love, the career, the abundance, and peace. Whether you receive it or not depends entirely on you. You gotta get up every day and take action towards your goal. This is your life. Make it happen. Dust settles, queens don't. Ooh, amen to that. Keep going, my queen. Yes. All right. So simple notebook. Very, very simple here. She has it. My personal vision. She gives you a few journaling prompts and a little bit of space for that with a Bible verse like here. I like that. So Proverbs 29:18, where there is no vision, the people perish. Absolutely. So what do I want in life? And then you set the deadline. What am I passionate about? What am I good at? And then so there's the section for that. Vision board, watch me manifest everything I want. So you can create your vision board there. And then positive affirmations to becoming the best. And now here we go into the daily. This seems to be a very, very simple planner. Which is honestly, it's just a very simple journal. It's not even a full-on planner, but if you're just wanting something simple and quick, like I love the cover, but now I'm a little disappointed, but that's okay. It says, I am grateful for, and a grateful heart is a magnet for miracles, actions toward my goal, or write a simple to-do list, and then journal here. This very, 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 very small section for your wellness journey, but you have mood, went to bed, wake up, sleep, breakfast, lunch, dinner, anything good for my body, workout, meditation, enough water. So I would assume that you'd be able to highlight which of those three, right? Your mood, wellness journey. It's just like very simple tracking. Like if you are a very simple minimalist, very, very minimalist, simple person, and you're not really trying to do a whole lot of stuff, this would be your planner. But let's see. And it looks like this is just a, yep, this is all it is for, yeah, for the whole entire thing. And you do have a little bit at the end of it, 30 days of reflection here. So I'm assuming this might have 30 days of reflection. Yeah, so okay, yeah, so that's, guys, this was kind of it on this one. Yeah, not that big of a fan, actually, now that I really went through it. This was one of those planners that I really liked the cover of it, and they didn't have any pictures of the inside, so I was hoping that there'd be a lot more. But for somebody who is, again, more of a very simple, go in and just write a little bit of a blurb for the day, very quick, get in, get out, this would be that planner for you. And I love that for you if that's for you. So I will include this to the list of, and the links of the different planners that I found on Amazon in this video today. So yep, thanks guys for staying on for this little last bit. I'll talk to you guys later.